first of all, Dave, thanks.
My pleasure.
For being with us today. So, one of the first questions I wanted to ask, what was the inspiration for starting Yumly?
So, I've been cooking for about 25 years, and I have this distaste for mustard.
Oh.
And as I would kind of constantly be cooking on the web, I would always be looking to filter out particular ingredients. So things that I don't like mustard, and there was no utility that helped me do that. And so it just, after a while, I just decided this is something that we needed to do ourselves. You know, there were these other utilities in music like Pandora and Netflix and movies, which all say, hey, we're going to understand what you like and bring you better things, but we eat 3 times a day, and nobody was trying to solve that. So we thought that would be an interesting place to create a food site, and so that was kind of really the genesis of Yumly.
So your co-founder, is he a cook, foodie, chef, or?
Yeah, he's a cook, foodie, chef, and we've been in the internet world for a little while. We were both early on with Half.com, which was a startup in Philadelphia. Which was bought by eBay, and then we kind of both moved out here, kept working for eBay, went to other startups, and then we're kind of bringing the band back together again to kind of tackle the food problem.
And you guys are based here in the Bay Area?
Yeah, we're in Palo Alto.
Okay. So one of the things I thought was really cool about Yumly, as you know, in Noshtopia, I, like many of my readers, have food allergies or intolerances or things, particular food preferences. So one of the unique things about Yumly is that you can do a search for recipes, food, but designate things like gluten-free, dairy-free, which is really exciting because I don't think does anyone do that?
Not that we know of.
Yeah. So to the world of people with food allergies and intolerances, this is really exciting. So my next question is, so what was the inspiration behind including options for food allergies?
Yeah, so really where we started, we said, is we want to understand food. So we decided that we were going to really start at the kind of ingredient level and understand ingredients and then understand when those ingredients show up. And because we were doing that across the board, we could do things for vegetarians, vegans, people with gluten-free diets that nobody else could do. So we can look at a recipe and we can determine what ingredients are in it, and we can determine what diets they're applicable to. So really it just kind of made sense, because as we were kind of understanding these recipes, to adapt it to anybody that really wanted to be able to use it. So really, diets and allergies came naturally out of just the process of building the site.
Yeah, but you would think that, so why don't more people do that?
Well, I think the problem that we were solving is something that's very difficult, which is being able to look at a recipe and understand what's going on. Right now, there's nobody doing that, and so really, somebody had to tackle that problem first before they could kind of do the other piece. And so really where we're going from here is add more content. Right now we have the top 8 recipe sites from the web, all indexed, about 500,000 recipes that you can filter through and look based on all of these different criteria. And now we're just going to add more and more and more content, because really, like I said, we can understand any recipe. So now it's really just a matter of indexing every recipe in the world.
So do you have someone specifically that goes through each one of those to make sure that they are truly gluten-free or dairy-free, or how does that process work?
It's actually all done by technology, and if there's ever an error, people are more than willing to point that out to us, okay. And then we make the corrections immediately. So, obviously we're not going to be 100% accurate all of the time, but 99.9% of the time we are, and our community is great about pointing things out. They want to they enjoy the site and they want to make it the best that it is, and so they provide a lot of feedback to us, and we make those corrections as quickly as we can.
Okay, awesome.